You say that you need me, I know you be capping. Follow my dreams while I sleep on the mattress. Ball out, I told you I don't need no practice.
Welcome to the Unorthodox Podcast, hosting people doing cool shit. Today we have one of our biggest guests to date. He's a comedy sketch TikToker, a musician. He's got over 1 million followers on TikTok, 27,000 followers on Instagram, 11,000 on YouTube, and he's had beef with one of our previous guests. Today we have Alex Parsa. What's up, my man? How you doing?
What's good? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you for coming on. And yeah, give us a little, fill us in about who you are and where you're from.
I'm 17 from the state of Mississippi, if you've heard that or not, in America. And basically, I just started music recently, about a year ago, and just dropped this song yesterday on Christmas Day. Started on TikTok about a year ago when I was pretty consistent, just to learn some experience about social media and marketing. And yeah, here I am now.
Word.
Just trying to grow something, start somewhere.
Word, so I guess let's get into how you got into TikTok and social media.
So I downloaded TikTok around 2 years ago when it wasn't that big, and I don't know, I just thought it was like a joke at first because everybody was doing like Fortnite dances, so I decided to do it too. It took me about one account to get banned from offensive stuff to actually start doing serious stuff. And when I started getting serious, it was really exciting. And, you know, even like 50, 100 likes, I was like, this is probably the best thing ever.
Just getting geeked over it?
Yeah, I was just like hyping it up. And, you know.
That's all it took for you to get motivated was 50 likes?
No, it literally did. I think the first video, it was like a dance video. And then I did comedy lip syncs. And then first video, I think it was I was like, duet this, blah, 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 something stupid. Because I thought it was like, that's what you had to do to like get viral or whatever.
Yeah, weird.
So I just kind of did it when I was bored and got like 56 likes or something like that. And I was like, I got to keep going.
Damn, bro, I feel like, greedy as fuck. If I don't get like 10,000 views, I'm like, damn, this video sucked.
Yeah, now I mean, like, I hate to admit it, like now it's like the same way. I'm like, I just delete videos that are like did pretty bad.
Yeah.
For like, because I know, yeah, it's definitely a source of stress.
And were you on Musical.ly before or not? You just hit TikTok
really.
first.
I really only got into TikTok. Musically, I was a lot younger, so I did like Vines. I remember doing that stuff.
Around
but not
Vine,
as much as me. Yeah, very like cringy ones.
Did you always have like a passion to get into like some type of social media or like YouTube or motherfucker?
Yes.
I landed.
I had a YouTube channel until I was a freshman in high school where I was just like, oh my god, I look back on it and it's just like some of the cringiest shit I used to ever post. Like, I don't know why I decided to click upload on half the stuff. And I tried to be like some type of vlogger with my phone, with like some iPad camera and stuff like, oh my god.
An iPad? Oh, we got the iPad.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like up until 8th grade, I had an iPad. I was like...
You just walking into Safeway vlogging with your iPad or what?
Dude, yeah. Got the whole setup and everything. But yeah, no, that also came from like inspiration from like my favorite YouTubers, because like I just thought that lifestyle was like amazing.
Weird. Who you watching on YouTube?
I watched the Sidemen. That's probably like the number one group of people I watch.
Weird, yeah, they're cool.
A lot of people watch like Dobrik and like Vlog Squad, all those types of people. The Virginity Rocks guy, what's his name?
Danny Duncan.
Yeah, Danny Duncan. A lot of people like fuck with Danny Duncan, but I don't know. I grew up playing soccer, so like the Sidemen was like all basically I watched like FIFA.
Yeah, they were very soccer oriented at the start, right?
Yeah, now they're just doing basically Sidemen Sundays every Sunday and just kind of changing it up, and it's getting big.
Yeah, I always knew who they were, but I was never really on them. In the last 6 months, I started watching them probably.
Yeah, they kind of like adapted to like the kids growing up, so they did more like funny shit, like more comedy based stuff besides gaming.
Weird. So are you I see you, do you got another YouTube channel or you only got the one that you're posting your music on and stuff right now?
I really only got the one I'm posting my music on. I post basically my covers, songs, and like how-tos on some stuff, basically like vocal presets, how to get started, And more like sometimes I'll mix a personal video up in there, maybe like some type of mini vlog or something. So
Yeah, you're not on the vlog style anymore. You kind of put that behind you for now, or what?
yeah, I mean, there's nothing. I realize like there's nothing really much to my life to vlog about anyway. It's just like wake up, make a TikTok, and it's like what else do I don't live in LA or something like that. I can't make content out of nowhere.
Yeah,
so
it's hard in these small cities and stuff, especially with
definitely.
like fucking COVID and shit. You can't even leave your room.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Are you plan on getting back into YouTube eventually? Like, is that a long-term goal or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I realized I looked at the camera the other day and I was like I can't just let this sit here and collect dust. Like I gotta do something about it. So
Weird. Are you nervous that TikTok's gonna fold one day and you got all your eggs in one basket per se?
Not particular.
Like, did you get a scare when Trump said he was gonna ban that?
I actually, surprisingly, I was like, you know what, this app like has gotten toxic, so like it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
You weren't nervous at all about losing a mil followers, or however many you probably had a little less by that time?
I felt like, I said like at that point I was posting a lot less too because the app was getting draining. So I was like, I feel like at this point, like I thought about legitimately quitting it. I was like, I feel like I've provided something to this app, some type of creativity, and I don't know if it shuts down for everybody. So like I'm not the only one.
Yeah, true.
A lot of people could, and also you could, gather some personal fans by going on TikTok and saying like, oh, go follow me on Instagram. And the people that follow you on Instagram, they're the personal ones.
Yeah.
So
you don't think that would like, are you trying to pursue a social media career, or are you just kind of doing it to do it right now? You don't
it's
think
a mixture of
that
both. As far as like what I want to do in the future, I know what I want to do in college. I know what I want to major in, but I also like know what like I want to do as far as like pursue. Like I kind of just incorporate everything into it, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I move on to my backup plan, which is just like, see, I still care about school like hella. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you got the option, are you going to school? Are you like if the money was there and shit? Are you
yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean,
doing social media?
Like, if I actually blew up and had a consistent following enough to like be like I can live off my own on this and grow, then I'd probably pursue it. And until then, maybe take like some gap years, and if it doesn't work out later on, then just go back to college.
Weird.
But
what are you taking in college?
I'm going to University of Mississippi, or Ole Miss, as some people call it. I want to major in computer science and marketing. So I feel like that's fair.
Where?
Something up and coming.
So you're not making enough money off your brand deals and stuff yet on TikTok, I assume, if you're going to school?
It's a lot less paying than people think it is. It's still like it's a good. I don't know, like. How do I say this? It's not like some of the deals I do. It's just nice to have extra. You can have extra gas money. You can buy extra clothes.
Weird. I saw like you rocking the Balenciagas in one of your pictures. Oh, motherfucker! There's a guy right here. I thought this motherfucker must be cashing out on the brand deals if he's rocking the. Oh shit!
I do a lot of that, but I also save. Where is he?
He's in one of the sea cans in the underground. I got one. Nice.
40 zombie piece. So you in Gulag now?
Yeah. I'll try and win. I'll come back.
I'm picking up your rifle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Give me.
Yeah, I save a lot of it. Like, this whole PC setup is, like, I gotta be grateful for it. This whole PC setup and mic and everything that I have, like, basically everything in my room is just, like, because of TikTok.
Weird,
so,
that's cool.
Like, I always dreamed about getting a PC when I was younger. My parents would just, like, laugh at me because, like, how expensive they were. But
yeah, it's crazy.
I knew exactly. I was like, this is what I wanted. So, like, I'm, like, hella grateful for that.
Weird. What's your I saw you got invited to VidCon. Was that through TikTok, or how does that work?
No, I just basically went. It's a lot of TikTokers went, so I didn't actually like.
No one actually invited you.
Yeah,
You just showed up, kind of thing.
Yeah, like a lot. Basically, probably 95% of the people at VidCon don't get invited.
There's another guy up here.
Only like the the top dollar people get invited, like the YouTubers, all that stuff.
You meet any cool people in there?
I'm down. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's definitely weird seeing everybody on TikTok like in person.
Not exactly who you thought they'd be.
Yeah, like some people are like really short, some people are really tall. It's just like I never thought they looked like this.
Oh fuck.
And some of them are assholes. Like, I
can't lie.
For
sure.
Dude, some of them are definite assholes, dude.
I mean, it's just like real life. Some people are cool. Some people.
Yeah.
Some people are dicks. You do you make any connections like to work with people?
I made a lot of friends. I didn't network as much, but I made a lot of friends that were on TikTok, and I feel like that helped me both in the networking aspect and just like meeting people. It's nice. There's some people that I talked to on like Snapchat and stuff that I met from VidCon or Playlist.
Weird. Have you who's the motherfucker? I'll go buy you back. Did you who's the coolest have you worked with any other TikTokers? Your career?
So do you know Sean Does Magic by any chance?
To be honest, I probably do. People's
seen 'em?
names don't like 100% ring a bell to me, but like when I actually see their videos and stuff, I'll know like, oh yeah, I've seen this guy before.
Yeah, he's got around like 10 million, and at the time he did.
Oh my god, this bitch is chasing me.
Oh, bet you brought me back. You're a lifesaver. But yeah, at VidCon, we made a video together. I made a couple videos in here and there, but
That's the coolest person you worked with?
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, looking back at it, it's like this dude's pretty huge now, so it was pretty cool.
Was he that big when he worked with you? There's a guy running around there somewhere.
Oh shit, I'm probably dead.
He's probably close to the buy. Wasn't 10 million big when he worked with you?
Not 10 million big, definitely. It was like probably around 1 million.
That's so cool. How big were you when?
At VidCon, I had around like 200,000-300,000.
Shit, that probably felt pretty sweet getting praise from someone that big.
Yeah, no, I definitely like respect that. The fact that people that like million's huge, and like going back and working with someone smaller, like.
Word, yeah, like I really like value people that'll help smaller creators out for sure. Yeah, just
take some type of integrity and like respect.
Yeah, everyone's gotta start somewhere.
Exactly. And the fact that somebody can acknowledge that is just like pretty goated, honestly.
Word, yeah. Especially if people are like on board with the vision of someone's ideas. Like they may not be that big, but they can see what they're going for, and like that it has potential. They're willing to get on board with it.
Yeah. Oh shit. He's probably behind me, yeah. Judging by the hit marker.
He's probably in that big ass tower. So speaking of working with TikTokers, what's your deal with Tyler? He was telling me that
this is a long story.
So for anyone that doesn't know, there was some TikTok beef between Alex and Tyler Golden, who we had on a couple weeks ago. And
well, as Tyler said, now of course it's all good. It's all just fun. Rip us.
So good. We get.
But so it started out around when I was like sophomore year, and I like had some stupid idea. And it was just like kind of like a trash video to post. It was so there's a really like explicit song. It was by Big Sean. It was like "Ass So Good, Pussy So Good," like that song.
Yeah.
And so I was like, how can I like remake this to sound like a white dad who's strict at some barbecue trying to like impress his kid? So like I just thought of that idea. So I was like, that sounds pretty funny. I fuck with your chance hat, by the way. And
weird, thanks, appreciate it.
And so I just noticed it, and so I kind of just like I was like on my phone, and I was just recording, and I just had like the instrumental in the background, and I was just like, "God's so good, Jesus so good. If I could quit my job and go to Sunday school, I would." like something stupid like that.
Did you? Is that on your YouTube?
I have a couple parodies on my YouTube. I worked with Young Nugget, if you're familiar with him. He made Simp Detector.
I probably have heard those too. Like I said, people's names don't ring off the top. Back
then when he hit me up, he had around 1,000 followers on Instagram, and I worked with him, and he is doing his thing right now. It's insane.
He's killing it, or
like
what?
Looking at it, like, that's what I'm trying to do on Spotify, like him. Like he has 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify now, and I'm like, holy shit.
Weird.
I'm like, dude. But he makes like meme songs, so he hit me up and we made one on YouTube. I have another one on YouTube that was kind of like my most popular on TikTok, just to post it so people can like actually listen to the full song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple here and there, but I didn't mean for it to be like offensive in the first place, because of course I admitted to like my followers on Instagram Lives.
Yeah,
like,
you're just trying to joke around and
this whole thing is like satirical,
make a meme kind of thing.
You know, my dad is from Iran, and he doesn't have like some religious affiliation. I'm not Muslim or anything. My mom is heavily religious.
Yeah.
But when I grew up, we didn't really like. I went to church up until I was like 8, like a couple Christmas Eves here and there and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm the youngest. Like we started not really affiliating with it. We just started chilling and living our life. And I don't know. I had a couple times where I'd feel bad because I had a lot of people that were still oblivious after saying it. Like I go on live constantly every time, and people would be like, "Oh, are they real? Are they real?" And I'd be like, "Well, I mean, I'm not like affiliated with anything, but they're all satirical." And everybody on the lives would be like, "Oh, well, they're still funny." So I was like, "Okay," so I'll keep doing them. And people in the comments would be like, "Oh, you helped me so much. Like I show this to my preacher. Like this is hilarious. I show through my youth groups, and that's wholesome and stuff like that." But I look back and I'm like, I hope they know, like. I hope they don't get offended that like I'm not affiliated by anything, and I don't want to like I didn't intend to like offend people.
So you're not religious yourself?
I'm not religious myself.
No. Right.
I said that on many lives before, and a lot of people like were still chill with it. They're still funny to post them, because like I would show this to like my church, and they'd play it and stuff like that, and it was fun. I'm like, okay, it's pretty cool. So I remember Tyler Golden, like I got a shit ton of like ats on like TikTok, and Tyler Golden made some song, and he wasn't directly saying like my name, but there's a point where I basically post like a lot of raps, because like they were getting a lot of attention. So I kept doing it, because like, if you're on TikTok, you can literally, if you keep doing that same stuff, like people are gonna keep watching if it's a trend and if it's original.
Yeah, weird.
So I was working at my smoothie job. I pretty much would just go in the back of my work, and I'd make like these fake explicit raps, and they would like, that was probably the peak of my career, honestly. Like
you were just video I was pushing recording them in the back of the smoothie shop, or what?
Yeah, at back of the smoothie shop, when like nobody would come into work, like because that place is dead. So like 2 customers a day. So yeah, literally at that point I think at a point I was like, I posted videos like 300,000 likes. The next one I posted the next day, 500,000. The next one like 600,000.
Crazy.
And I was like, holy shit.
Are those kind of what blew you up, or what?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like those are what like started my account. And so after that, shortly after that, when I was working at the smoothie place, I saw Tyler's video. All right, I'll bait.
Fuck, I got no plates.
I forgot you can stun people in this game.
Oh,
so.
fuck.
So I saw it, and I was like...
Oh, fried.
Like, people were mentioning me, and I didn't really know it was about me at first. But I've always been a fan of, like, Tyler's stuff before. So,
yeah,
like,
you knew who he was,
like, yeah, I knew he was. I've been following him. So, like, because the stuff he was doing, like, the transition videos and stuff like that, the high-quality 4K videos, that was, like, way before TikTok's
Oh, yeah, for real.
Way before Micah.
That's kind of what I was telling them, like...
Micah Cal, 3. Corey, way before that stuff. So, like, that shit was cool to me. So, I've been following him, and I like this stuff. But I was a bit surprised when I saw it. And I hate to say it, but, like, I took that way too personally, and I acted like a little bitch, like, honestly. When I saw it, I acted like, at first, when I first saw it, because I wasn't used to, like, the hate in my comments. People were saying, like, oh, you got destroyed, like, you're a terrible person, and, like, that's, like, never happened before. So, like, because, like,
First
obviously,
time you actually experienced the social media cancel culture.
Yeah, like, being semi-canceled, and so I kind of took it personally, and I went on Snapchat, and I said some things, like, I regretted, And so like I called him out. I was like, oh, who's this kid and stuff like that. And for once in my life, I actually was like the asshole kid that I met at VidCon that was saying like, who do you think you are? I have 1 million followers.
Shit, at
like,
least I mean, at least you got the chest to say it, that you admit to it.
No, and
that takes respect.
I look back on it and I was like, dude, why would I ever say that? Because like I never been the type of person to be like I don't want to start beef. Like I don't want to be like I'm more famous than you. It's TikTok at the end of the day, dude.
Weird.
Like I've seen what like I myself have lived through the lifestyle of it. I know it's not as great as what people think it is. You know, it's just a side thing. And so like for once I literally said on my Snapchat story, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, who is this guy? I just snapped. And it took me about a day to realize, like the next day I remember you telling him, he told you, he was like, he DM'd me. I was like, yeah. I DM'd him and kind of like, I wanted to like just kind of not really like fully apologize, but I just kind of wanted to be like cool with him. So I said like, yo, like, do you want to actually start like trying to make like the first ever TikTok like diss track trend going on? Like nobody's ever seen this before.
Yeah.
Kind of because I look back on it, I was like, damn, I was really an asshole. Like he was probably just trolling, and I was pretty much like an asshole.
Yeah.
And so I hit him up, and you know, I still like all of his stuff, so I feel like I didn't want to like ruin something. So I was just like, might as well, you know, hit him up, and we started some stuff going. I clapped back in a diss track. It wasn't that good, honestly, in my opinion. It could have been better. Now looking back on it, could have been better. I had like zero experience. I didn't even have like a mic or anything, but like, yeah, he's always been rapping and stuff like that. He had those high quality mics. So of course,
so
I was like,
are you giving the W to the diss track W to Tyler?
Okay, it's different aspects. As far as quality and listenability, I'd probably, is that even a word? Like listenability, I'd probably give it to Tyler because there's much more like high quality. You know, he was actually like kind of spitting for 1 second.
Yeah.
Mine was just like, well, my Bible raps, the thing was my Bible raps like have always been like bad, but that's the point of them because they're bad, but they're funny. Like I'm offbeat, like I'm trying to sound like I'm like good at rapping, I'm offbeat and all that. And so like my diss track, I kind of revolved around like trying to get my fans, like the ones that like the Bible rap stuff, and kind of revolving around like those types of videos. So I was like, you know, I hit him with like a couple shots. I was like, who's this little lookalike Tifu? You know, nothing like too personal. Yeah. I just kind of saw on his page and I looked at him and was like, yeah, it kind of looks like Tifu. All right, write that down.
Oh, motherfucker.
Shit. I'm focusing so much on talking. It's like,
dude, it's fuck. I should have done. It's hard to fucking play and talk at the same.
Oh, shit, they're closing us down.
The same time.
Fuck.
It's like, yeah, like for me, sometimes I like blanks. I'm like trying to be prepared with like the next question and shit, and then I'm still trying to play and like still be on topic. But yeah.
Yeah, I basically clapped back. I said, "Who's this little like lookalike Tifu?" Of course, I bragged about like my first like at the time there's a sound that I made. It was kind of blowing up. So yeah. It was called like We Could Talk About the Bible on Due Dates. It was like a little parody of that One Rich the Kid song, and it kind of took off a bit. So I said like, oh, that song got more views, and it's just another like stupid like
just a little dig,
yeah, like I have more clout than you type of thing. But yeah, I said that, and I dropped the track. I told him, I was like, it's dropping, and you know, I was like, when are you gonna make it back? Like he's like, I'm preparing something. So I was like, all right, I'm ready. So I saw it and I was like, shit, I just got destroyed. And a lot of people were giving Tyler the dub, but a lot of people were like giving me the dub at the same time. It was just like it was 50-50, honestly. It was 50-50. Yeah. And I didn't really. I mean, at the end of the day, I didn't want my followers. I heard I felt bad. I watched I watched your podcast with him, and I felt bad because he yeah, I mean, he said I was like ordering my fans to like go hate on him after like I dropped the diss track, and like I didn't mean for that to happen. I just put everything out there, and I want to see like, could we get the first like diss track battle going like out on TikTok?
Yeah. And both sides kind of had like a different perspective of how like intense the whole situation was gonna be, and I mean, it's hard to tell. Like sometimes when you don't know someone in person, it's hard to tell like who's just like joking because you don't really know their personality and shit.
Yeah, and like I'd love to meet Tyler. I mean, he lives like probably 4 hours away from me, and he seems like a pretty cool dude. He's my age. Like, we probably connect with a lot of things.
Yeah,
and,
where
like,
you
it was,
guys?
at the end of the day, it was just like no really hard feelings. But yeah, I mean, I'm proud of both of us because we actually were the first ones to get like over 100,000 likes on like an actual like like people were getting into it. Like communities were getting into it. They're like, yo, like I'm waiting for him to drop it. I'm waiting for Alex to drop it. Like, when's the diss track coming out? Like, I've never seen that on TikTok before. So like, I honestly think like that was pretty big. But also at the same time, it is toxic. So like, we had to end it after like Tyler's. I just ended it after that. I was like, we're cool now. You know, started commenting on his posts. I'm like, you know, some of his songs are fire. So I was like, I comment fire on his post. Be like, thank you, bro. And we're just cool now.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you seem like you guys were cool.
I added on Snapchat, like talked to him a little bit, and yeah, we're basically chilling now. So.
Weird. No, that's good. You guys should link up one day and make a video and fucking shock him one more time. That'd be something.
Have a in-person diss track.
Just show, yeah, that'd be fun. You guys could make a little like sketch of like
Or
randomly running it. Make a song together. That would probably
make
be
a
crazy.
Bible song together, dude.
That'd be wild. So is that how you transitioned into like actual music then, or what? Was that kind of your start of your music career, or did were you already kind of had an idea that you wanted to do music?
Well, I mean, I played guitar all my life, and so I was like, yeah, I should probably get into music. You know, I started off like kind of doing indie shit, but I'm kind of doing R&B now, not R&D, Jesus. But yeah, I dropped a hip hop kind of R&B song yesterday, and it's doing pretty well. For like a day.
Yeah, I listened to it. It's actually pretty good.
I appreciate that, man. And it's a lot harder to like grow on SoundCloud, or not SoundCloud, but Spotify. Of course, you're gonna have a select amount of listeners. So
yeah, word.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to like market. I'm trying to learn how to market, run Facebook ads, run ads on like Instagram and all that. Because you gotta play the game. You got like Spotify's a game, dude.
Dude, that's like social media, like music, anything. That's like it was kind of like the premise of this whole podcast is like to hopefully have it big enough one day that I can help people out that are like not getting the recognition that they deserve to trying to do something different.
And yeah, and that's what's changed about TikTok too. Because on TikTok, it took much less work than like Spotify, like say Spotify. Because back then, the community was so small. And also, it gives everybody a chance to blow up because the For You page.
Yeah,
but yeah, like back then, really to grow, I just posted a video. I didn't really like market like you see these guys nowadays. They're like, oh, I just dropped a new TikTok. Like on every they go on Snapchat, Instagram, all that. Like I just posted and gained a following, and I guess I got lucky. I don't know. I think of it as just like lucky because I'm not that interesting.
Yeah, no, TikTok, I think you definitely got to be creative to like keep it going, but luck is definitely like a huge starting factor for sure on TikTok.
Yeah, definitely luck, because some of the people just blow up out of nowhere, and it's just like
it's crazy and like it's such short time. Going.
Yeah, I can name like 10 probably that were like blew up for like a month and got to like 1 million. And just after that, like, it moves. People are never satisfied. They want to see the next person.
Yeah,
that's kind of like what happened. That's kind of like what happened to me, and the ability to like create something going for like about a month and keep it going and stay at like keep it there. It's hard. So.
Weird, yeah. Did you? I guess I kind of asked you already, but you didn't lose any motivation when Trump said he was gonna ban. You just kept doing your thing. Because I know I was like, damn, like I got. Not a lot of followers, but I got 20,000 in like 3 months, 2 months.
Yeah, that's good.
And then when Trump said he was gonna ban his shit, and I was like, damn, like what the fuck? Because
I lost motivation. You bring up a good point. I lost motivation because I think it's just because I started so early, and like the fact I posted from 2018, I think average about 1 video a day, and at some point I was just like, dude, I've like lost all ideas. Like I don't know what to post anymore.
Yeah, you kind of.
So that's when I kind of took like a break, and I was like, maybe TikTok, it's gonna have some pros and cons for like me. Like it's a source of stress, but a lot of people it's not. A lot of people it's still fun, but
yeah, no, because I was only on it for like a year. You've been on it for a couple years then.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, I was like, maybe this is a good thing for me, like a mental break. focus more on like the YouTube and music. There's a vehicle driving up to. Oh, he's driving away. Yeah, but you know, I was gonna look back. I was at first I was like, yeah, it's kind of sad because like something I built, you know, it's I hate to see it like just go away like with a snap of a finger. But
weird. Because yeah, that was my like I mainly started TikTok because I was like, man, like all these Vine kids blew up off like the same thing. So I was like,
oh yeah,
kinda,
it's like so it's such a big
thing.
platform that you can just like grow on because of the For You page. Like Musically was that's why I didn't do Musically. You know how hard it was to get like a feature on Musically? Holy shit.
Yeah, I was never on Musically. That's when I was like, kind of cringe. Even TikTok, I was like, meh. And then like once the comedy stuff started coming, I was like, okay, I can get on board with this.
I had like one or two like Musicallys that I ever posted when I was like 10, of course. But I just remember getting on the feature page was like insane. Not like the For You, like everybody, the TikTok generates videos and they just automatically put them on the For You page, which gives everybody a chance. Which that's why I like the platform.
Were you ever considering making the switch to Triller?
No.
I tried that too, and it was like it was like the discoverability was never like close to what TikTok was.
Yeah, it's just not the same. I don't know. I just felt like my heart was like into TikTok for so long. I just couldn't switch.
Weird. I mean, you're still posting though. You're still doing it here and there.
I'm trying to rebuild right now. I'm trying to start getting back on a schedule, making my own skits. So yeah. If anything, like yesterday, my video, it got like 12,000 likes. I was like, that's fine. That's a fine like start to rebuild.
Yeah, weird. So what's a creative day look like for you? You just get up and think of something and then start writing music later?
I hate to say it, but a lot of my memes I posted were from Reddit. So like I'll get up, go on YouTube, go on Instagram, go on Reddit, you know, just
get
search
some
around,
inspiration,
laugh a bit, you know, and it'd be like certain stuff I look over, I'm like, hey, I can like kind of make that concept in a video. So some of my biggest videos were Reddit memes. So
weird, yeah. I played that game too a little bit.
Yeah, you just gotta find.
That's kind of what I was telling my girlfriend. Like a lot of this shit, like these jokes and stuff you see on TikTok are like
on Instagram. Yeah, like
they're either on Instagram or Twitter, and they've been around for years. It's just like the next generation just like recycles the joke. And so like if you're like the first kid in your generation to like get ahead of the curve and like figure out these jokes and stuff, I guarantee you'll blow up. Like if you're a younger kid and you can get on top of these trends and bring them back in like a couple years, they'll all re-blow up.
Yeah, you can get like good lighting. You can make like the skit look good at least. Then yeah, you'll be straight.
Weird. So how does music fit into your like what? You got a daily routine of creating, or are you just kind of doing your thing when you feel like it?
I listen to a couple beats on YouTube. I have kind of different like vibes. If you know like Daniel Caesar, who else? Honestly, at some point it was Bryson Tiller. Honestly,
yeah, he's cool.
I just look around different YouTube videos, songs. I write a shit ton of lyrics on my phone, and I never really use them until I find the actual like. This is my strategy. I write to a lot of songs, but I end up never making the song. And so I'll keep those lyrics, and if I find something good enough, like a beat that somebody sent me or something that I really dig and I can buy, I'll just combine some of the lyrics that I made beforehand that I didn't write. So I just, you know, I'll combine some of them and like formulate into a good song.
Word. Are you producing it all yourself then, or are you sending it away?
I used to. I used to when I was a kid. When I was up until 14, I made beats. My brother produced some of my tracks. My brother's he's in med school right now, but he has a pretty good talent of actually making beats. And, producing is hella hard. So like getting out there is hella hard for producers because there's millions of them, dude, like everywhere. So his beats are still like high quality.
Word.
So I was just, I was like, I don't have to pay anything. He told me, he's like, you can take 100% of the profit. Just give me like $10 if it blows up. I was like, fine.
Word.
It's fine with me.
Yeah, I kind of dabbled in that a little bit too. I've always wanted to make music, but I just never thought I was good enough to sing or anything.
felt like, I don't know, I didn't have like the software I was making. I'd use like GarageBand, and it was just terrible. At some point, like I didn't know how to mix and master either. There's a vehicle in the
motherfucker.
Where's he
at? He's in the little shed.
Fuck.
Word. Yeah. No, that's... I mean, you got a good start on music, too. I think, like I said, your last song was pretty cool. It was not bad. You got a good start, for sure. It sounded good.
Yeah, this is the first song that I posted that, like, a lot of people from my school, they're like, this is good. And, like, that's what I'm aiming for, because if I can attract, like, kids in my school that, like, admit it, they're like, I kind of like this. And I'm like, dude, like, this is the first time it's ever happened. Maybe, like, more people can spread it around. And, yeah. Music is pretty big at my school too. Like there's a kid that raps. His name's Quando. Shout out Quando, bro. Yeah, he's got like a whole like merch line and everything. He passes around the school. Like he's got
Word. If he's nice with it, send me some of his stuff. Maybe I'll have him on.
Dude, bet. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's like knowing that people that you know at your school will like go out and play your song. Like hearing my song in somebody's car is like, that's pretty cool. Like
music is so like, it's so inspirational. Awesome. It just does so much. Yeah. It's such a, like an art. You can like put you in so many different moods and like.
I think probably the happiest in my life was I made me and Wyatt Roberts. Like there's some kid named Wyatt Roberts that lives in Mississippi. He's very talented, like good music. He hit me up and he lives in like near me. So he's like, "Yo, you trying to make something?" I was like, "Sure." We made a song together, and I think on Spotify it has like 25,000 plays, which is still pretty decent.
Word, yeah, and if you can network and like work with like people, networking is huge. Yeah. I didn't quite like realize that. Like I always like heard people talk about like if you want to grow a network, but like I never actually really got that deep into it. But like even just with this, like reaching out to people to do this, like just making connections with people, it's
and Spotify songs will always go up. So like some of my, I remember one of the songs I posted before I took it down because of licensing issues. That's a long story. I almost got sued. It had like 5K plays in like a couple months, and then all of a sudden it hit like some Visco playlists with like the biggest indie songs of like the month with like me next to like Rex Orange County, and it literally went up to like 200,000 plays, and that was like the highest. I was like, holy shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, and so like music will always go up. So I posted that song with Wyatt in I think March or April, and it has like 25,000 plays, which is not too bad. It could always go up. You know, you never know. Somebody could add to the playlist. But I just remember like going in the parking lot, and like I heard it like playing from like this girl's car, and she was like singing along to it like at my school. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. Like I made
that's cool.
And I was like, shit, you like that song? She's like, yeah, I love that song. Like. It's on my playlist.
That's like, a good feeling, eh?
And I was like, yeah.
Someone that actually like enjoys something that you put hard work into. It's a good feeling. I was like, you give me the quick long story short with getting sued.
Okay, so basically I said send me beats on my Instagram. And some guy stole a beat on YouTube and sent it to me. He's like, yeah, you can use this free for profit. So I was like, all right, bet.
Oh,
so
and it wasn't.
Original creator of the beat sent a message to me, and he was like, yo, I noticed you used my beat, and somebody who's actually trying to buy it from me can't use it because you copyrighted it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, who is this?
Shit.
And so I looked on his YouTube page, and I looked through every video, and I was like, yo, I found it. Like, this was the beat I used. So some random guy who emailed me, like,
was just trying to make $1.
He was just... it was so
crazy.
Wrong, man. I thought he was gonna get sued, but the guy who made the beat originally was nice enough to be like, you can keep it on YouTube, just take it off of like Spotify and Apple Music. I was like, dude, I'll gladly do that, just don't sue me. I was like, dude. And now everybody's like, where's the song? I'm like, it's a long story, bro. Like, I don't even get into it. Like,
I'm not trying to get sued again. Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
All right.
So now
go ahead.
I find the beats now, and I buy them personally, and like if people say send me beats, they have to prove to me that their tag is on it.
Weird.
And like everything.
That's probably a good safety net.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So to wrap this up, I got a couple rapid fire questions. They're just like fun, just random questions.
I'm on the spot.
You just spit them out.
Bet.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no?
Yes.
Go-to cartoon?
Family Guy.
Go-to fast food?
Taco Bell.
Celebrity crush?
Wait, what'd you say?
Celebrity crush?
Selena Gomez.
My guy. Your clone walks into a room. You kill your clone. Is it murder or suicide?
Murder.
Word. All right. Thanks for coming on. If you want to plug anything, go ahead. Everyone go check out his new song.
Check out my new song. It's called Until It's Over by Alex Parsa on Spotify. Go follow me on Instagram at It's Alex Parsa. Don't have a Twitter because I'm a lame. If you're trying to play Warzone with me, we won't get far. But yeah, pretty much, yeah. Go follow my YouTube too, Alex Parsa, TikTok, Alex Parsa. Everything is pretty much Alex Parsa. So yeah, thank you for having me on, bro.
Word, I appreciate you coming on. Thanks.
Yeah, man, it was fun.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.
Turn that up.
Peace.
Hear a lot of niggas talking, they ain't really body. Better watch what you say. I ain't got no time for the games, don't play. Niggas say they want it, they ain't doing what it take. Little nigga, you in the way, yeah. Got a shawty calling me on FaceTime.